AFTV in Ireland, Dublin. I'll tell you what, I'm loving it here. Great atmosphere from the fans. Great game in the end. And a last-minute goal by Lacazette. Really entertaining game. We actually won on penalties as well. And positives and negatives from the game. What did you make of it?
Negative-wise, defence is still a big problem. I would go with Lichtsteiner starting the season instead of Bellerin. I think that the problem is that when Bellerin gets in the final third, he can't beat the first man. Defensively, he's getting exposed. I can't think of the young lad's name, right?
That was the kid. That kid.
17.
Yeah, but that was the kid that those Chelsea fans, when we were coming over on the plane, they were telling Odoi or something like that. They were saying to us that they're excited to see him play because he's such a talent, and he was giving Bellerin all sorts of problems, wasn't he?
But Bellerin's the experienced player, so he should be able to deal with him, but he's not. So in terms of that, Lichtsteiner is what I would go with.
But you ain't seen Lichtsteiner yet. So
I've seen him at Juventus. He won fucking 7 league titles in a row.
Yeah, but you ain't seen him playing for Arsenal.
Jesus Christ, man. Come on. Fucking hell, mate.
No, but I'm saying you ain't seen him. You ain't seen him playing for Arsenal yet, have you?
It doesn't matter. I know what he's like as a player. He's a quality player. Simple as that, and he could do a better job than Bellerin.
34.
I don't care how old he is.
Right.
Ronaldo's fucking nearly 34. Age ain't nothing but a number.
Well, we hope so. But all I'm saying to you is you ain't seen him play yet, right?
Well, let's see him play.
For Arsenal.
Let's see him play. Let's see him play.
You'd have him in for the next game at Lazio?
I would. I'd put him in the game on Saturday against Lazio, give him at least 60, 65 minutes, and then I'd start him against Man City. Because can you imagine Sane against Bellerin?
Pre-season friendly, though. You got, yes, you're right. He did have a rough time. But we've got to remember it's a pre-season friendly.
No, but the problem is it's not just a pre-season friendly, it's consistently game after game. This ain't the first time Bellerin's had this problem. And this is my issue, Robbie. He just doesn't seem to be taking that step forward. And I'm willing to give him that time, but right now, from what I've seen, I would go with Lichtsteiner, the more experienced and who I feel is the better player.
What about the positives?
Do you know what? I was really happy with the response of Lacazette. When he missed that opportunity, kept going. That's a goal scorer. And that's what he did. He's going to cause a lot of problems this year. My main positive today, Mesut Ozil.
He was outstanding game.
Superb. That reverse pass to put Reece Nelson through. He created chances before that. He seems to be enjoying what's going on right now. And that's a big, big positive for me. But it's just the defence, Robbie. And I know it's pre-season, but these are where...
It's the same thing last year.
I know, but these are where we're meant to eradicate those issues. So for me, we still need a couple more players. We need a commanding centre-back. A big commanding centre-back. And then the likes of Mustafi or Socrates and all that can play alongside them. You look, Liverpool were ropey in defence. They brought in Virgil van Dijk. And those players that were around that were being ropey, all of a sudden started performing because they had a leader next to them. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I really want. And I do still feel we need width. Natural width. When Aubameyang plays central, we lose width. And when we lose width, we come narrow. And everything becomes tippy-tappy, sideways, and same old.
Do you think, going into the new season, he's going to play like Aubameyang out wide with Lacazette down the middle? Do you think that's what he...
If we don't get a winger, then I think that's what he'll go with. Because I think we need width. I think because it's a friendly, this was how we decided to play it today. I think Saturday, he will still experiment a bit, but Man City, I think he's going to go for it. And that's what we need to do. The young lad as well, second time I've said it, that we bought just recently, he's knocking on the door to start against Man City. He's a seriously quality player. And we look like Sven's pulled out a little gem in there. And I do like the way he controls the midfield, controls the ball, controls the play. Better than El Neni.
And still positive about the manager? I mean,
of course, man. Don't ask me silly questions, man.
Right.
Come on.
But positive in that you're seeing improvements.
I am seeing improvements. I'm seeing a better pressing game. At times, the old us comes out. But you've got to remember, this is something that's been instilled in these players from years. And some of these players' academies. We've had the same kind of philosophy. It ain't going to happen overnight, and I'm not stupid enough to think that. Emery's not going to come in and we're going to be, Man City of last year or Barcelona and everything. It's going to take time, and a lot of those old habits will come back sometimes. But it's about how they respond and how they learn from it. And so far, I'm happy. I'm learning as well with the team. We all are, and we should go into the season positive. We just need to sign those couple of players, Robbie. That's all I want. That's just them couple of players, man. But apart from that, I'm enjoying it. And big shout out to the Irish people, man. This lot are fucking mental. Mad.